Well, hello and welcome to Producer Dan. Thanks so much for stopping by the channel today. So if you're a Pro Tools user, then hopefully you know we've just been given a very, very nice upgrade in the last few months of excellent third-party plugins like the Repitch and Contact and my favorite, which is the one we're going to talk about today, and that's SpectraLayers Go, Steinberg SpectraLayers Go. Now, the SpectraLayers Go is a pared down version of the full version. In this version, we can separate the vocal from the music. We can also analyze audio tracks and remove clicks and hums and noises, which is my favorite thing. I'm going to show you three ways that you can use this. The first one is separating the vocal from the music. One of the nice things about the SpectraLayers now is we are able to use it in the Pro Tools editing window. It's done now in the session, non-destructively, and we're able to render the work or not render it and just start over. All right, so the first example is we're going to take this track called No Words by Vicky. Look for that. Here's the third verse.
I could compose soundtrack or score, giving way depth and meaning, but it would only fall short. No detailed orchestration or rhythmic decoration, no words.
So what we do is right-click on the track, and our options come up here. We've got like a Melodyne option, the Repitch, the Spectral Editor, the SpectraLayers, and Wavelab. Today we're going to talk about SpectraLayers and choose Edit. And there it is, and it gives you this kind of rendering of the song in the spectrograph. Let's go ahead and separate the vocal. So we choose Modules, Unmix Song Vocals. You can see it's chosen there, Vocals, but if we had the Pro version of this plugin, we could take out the drums or separate the guitar or piano or sax or bass. And if you want the Pro version, you can update over here in the upper right-hand corner. So let's separate the vocal. If we look down here, we can see we have our quality options. The fastest version, the high quality version, which takes about 2 minutes to do, and the extreme, which I haven't done yet because the high quality version is plenty. So we're going to choose that and hit apply, and in 2 minutes, the processing will be done. All right, so the processing is complete, so I'm going to exit out of this, and let's take a look. There's the song below, and our vocal is in pink, and the music is in blue. And you can see a representation of them over here. That's the track above. And here are our vocals and other is the music part.
I could compose.
Turn down the vocal.
No detailed orchestration or rhythmic decoration, no
Or turn down the music.
I could dip these feelings in gold and lovingly.
So this also offers the ability to mute and solo the vocals or music.
I could compose.
So we muted the vocals or soloed the vocals.
But it would only fall short. No.
Something else we can do is automate, which I love. We click on this. Let's go ahead and resize this so we can see it better. And so here's the automation window. I'm going to go ahead and automate one part of this song.
I could
Let's go ahead and turn down this part of the song where she says these. I think it's fine, but just for demonstration's sake, choose solo because we're going to solo the vocal, and automation that shows us the automation line. And we hover over the automation line with our cursor. We hold down Command and click, 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 click. And this gives us the ability to pull down that little phrase just a little bit.
I could dip these feelings in gold.
That's something you can do there. You can also do it with the music. So let's say we're happy with the changes that we've made and we want to render the music. First thing we do is we want to make sure we unsolo everything, and we come to our track, click on the track, right click, come to Spectral Layers, and choose Render. And now all the changes that we made are here in this new track.
I could dip these feelings in gold.
Now I'm going to undo this. Something else we can do is take these two separations and put them on their own tracks and treat them separately. Like, let's say we wanted to add different EQ or compression to the vocal. We can come over here and choose vocal and press the shift key and choose other. So they're both highlighted, and move them over to new tracks here in the DAW. All right, so above is the audio and below is the vocal. So now we could add whatever EQ we want to the vocal, compression, or replace the music altogether, or replace the vocal altogether. So the options there are endless. So now we're going to do something else. One of my favorite things to do is to edit vocals and remove plosives and clicks and snaps and hums and hisses. And SpectraLayers Go makes that very simple, particularly in the middle of words and phrases where those clicks happen, where it's very difficult to edit them out on an audio track from splicing. It's not impossible. It's fun to do. I love to do it. But SpectraLayers makes it easier to see those clicks and noises and erase them. So let's go ahead and take a look at that now. So here we are in the piano version of this song. The first one that you heard was the orchestral version, and we've done another, or I'm in the middle of mixing this piano version. And here's the third verse.
I could compose soundtrack or score, giving way depth and meaning, but would only fall short. No detailed orchestration or rhythmic decoration, no words.
All right, so in this next part, you know, the vocal has a lot of clicks, and in this version, the hiss, there's a hiss in the background that shows up every now and then, because I printed this with compression, and the compression brought up some hiss in the quiet areas, so it's kind of my fault on that. But in the regular version, you don't notice it, but in the piano version, you do. Here in this third verse, there's a problematic area, and it's right here. I'm going to take off the effects, the reverb and delay, so we can hear this a little better. And I'm going to mute the piano.
I could dip these feelings in gold and lovingly polish what's caught in my throat.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is work on the clicks in this phrase.
And lovingly.
Can you hear them?
And lovingly.
There's two quick little clicks right here. So what we do is we separate the area, and I'm going to try and do that without disturbing the breath when she breathes in.
And
all right, so I can make a cut here, press B.
And lovingly polish.
All right, I'll make a cut here. So we highlight it, right click, Spectral Layers, edit. We can zoom in on it by using this tool.
And lovingly.
Something else you can do is make this a little brighter, change the settings on this display. Minimum amplitude and maximum amplitude here. If you turn this up, it makes everything just a little bit brighter so you can see the hiss and stuff. For example, everything down below is low frequency and everything above is high frequency. And here are those two clicks, by the way, 1 and 2, we can see them. I'm going to choose the eraser tool over here. And it gives us this tool to work with. So I'm going to erase these two lines. All right, so I hover over it, I press down, and then pull, and the eraser will remove that line. And I don't want to go too far down. And let's get the second one. Less is more. You can always undo what you've done and go back. But I believe we've removed those two clicks. Let's listen.
And lovingly.
Actually, no, that's too much.
And lovingly.
All right, so I'm going to undo that. I'm going to make it just a little smaller. See if that helps.
And lovingly.
I'm satisfied with that. And there's another part of this that I want to work on. And there's like a big hiss at the end where she says gold.
Feelings in gold.
All right, I'll make a cut here. Highlight this. Right click, Spectral Layers, edit.
Gold.
This is the area we want to work on. I'm going to increase the size of the brush.
Gold.
All right.
Gold.
So it's mostly high frequencies, so we should start up here at the top. I'm going to hold down, I'm going to click and then move back and forth. I don't think we want to touch this, all right? But I think we need to get into this area. Anything that looks kind of soft, that might be part of the hiss. All right, let's listen to that.
Gold. Gold.
All right, it's not perfect.
Gold. 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 Gold.
It's a little swirly, but it's improved.
Gold.
There, I think that's better.
Gold.
Let's bypass that and see if we made any improvement. So we click on it, hold down, bypass it.
Gold. Gold.
That's before. Unbypass.
Gold.
Yeah, not perfect, but it's better. We'll play it with the music. Let's turn the effects back on.
Dip these feelings in gold and lovingly polish.
So the hiss is gone for the most part. If you weren't listening for it, you might not hear it, and those clicks are gone as well. So now that we've made our improvements, and let's say we want to render the work, since we've made multiple corrections in the vocal track, if I choose this,
dip these feelings in gold.
All right, so the changes that we've made are now here rendered in the sections that we have made the corrections for. A very good improvement with the hiss here in the gold.
Gold.
And no clicks here.
And lovingly.
Maybe I was a bit heavy-handed with those clicks, but they're gone. And I think with a little practice, this is a very good tool for us all to have, particularly with editing vocals and removing unwanted noise. So that is SpectraLayers Go, available in Pro Tools. Thank you very much for stopping by the channel today, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care.